I often notice that when people are starting off with their conservation work, they feel their ideas might be too small. And my view is that no step is too small. Do not hesitate. Go out and do things. Get your hands and feet dirty.
2022 Whitley Gold Award winner Charu Mishra is the world's foremost expert on snow leopard conservation, spearheading groundbreaking projects that empower local communities.
With snow leopards, it's usually love at first sight, and if it isn't, they definitely grow on you. Their presence is almost spiritual and mythical, yet they actually cause a lot of distress to people because they kill livestock, they invoke fear.
In 1997, Charu embarked upon a PhD in the remote village of Kibba in the Spiti Valley.
Soon after I reached there, I heard this story that a snow leopard had recently been killed. Men and women from the village had kept lining up and took turns to beat the carcass of this animal with sticks and to curse it for having killed their livestock.
Shocked but undeterred, Charu embedded himself in the community.
I got to really be able to understand the hardships under which they lived. And that was the time when I realized that it was not the unwillingness, but the inability of local communities often to actually participate in conservation.
To break the link between snow leopard predation and economic loss, Charu created India's first community-managed livestock insurance program in 2002, followed by other community-based conservation and livelihood initiatives.
They felt empowered to deal with part of the problem, and they felt a huge amount of pride and ownership over it.
Retaliation attacks fell to zero, but protecting them in just one part of their range was not enough. And so Charu's vision to scale up began. In 2005, he was recognized with the Whitley Award for his pioneering work. With multiple rounds of WFN continuation funding, the initiatives were rolled out into new areas. And in 2013, a milestone agreement was signed by all 12 snow leopard range countries to enhance their global protection.
The Whitley Fund for Nature has been an incredible supporter of snow leopards and snow leopard conservation across Asia.
Charu's work goes from strength to strength, and this Whitley Gold Award will accelerate the growth of his latest initiative, the Partners Principles Program.
Way back in the 1990s, I didn't have any training or any guidance on how to effectively as well as ethically engage with local communities. I was mainly learning through trial and error. Partners Principles fills this gap by providing a framework for community-based conservation.
Charu's team will develop a toolkit of audio-visual resources for community engagement, form a group of established conservationists as future trainers, and coach a further 250 frontline practitioners while providing continued support to trainees to boost capacity for equitable conservation.
The idea is to use the Whitley Alumni Network to actually take this approach to all continents of the world.
Charu's work in Kibba village shows what can be achieved when communities are at the heart of conservation, critical especially as we work towards global targets to protect the planet.
Recently, there was another incident where a snow leopard fell off a cliff while hunting and died. Again, the villagers lined up, but this time they said prayers for it. They helped to cremate it respectfully, and they offered it the traditional Buddhist scarf, which is typically reserved for revered guests and for the gods. So that sort of tells you how the perception and attitudes of people have changed towards snow leopards.